Good morning, y'all. It is Michael. I'm off. It's Thursday, like usual. And so on Thursdays, since I'm always off, and last week I did a vlog, I was like, that was really fun actually. So I'm gonna do it again today. But this vlog is actually going a prequel, I guess you could say, before the Underhyped Reads readathon happens. It starts on a Saturday, which is really different, and runs until the 4th, which I believe is Friday? I'll have to double check on that. Yeah, the readathon is really about reading underhyped books. I kind of want to vlog during the whole week, like usual, like I do with readathons. My TBR is basically the books that I've planned to read during Black History Month. Maybe sprinkle in some graphic novels or something like that. So I'm outside. Luckily, everyone is still asleep. I have to babysit Maya like usual on a Thursday. It is a beautiful day outside right now. It is cold. Now, for people up in the north, this is not cold, but here in the south, this is freezing. Like, well, I'm gonna go inside now, buddy. Make sure you use the restroom. Cause see, sometimes he won't use the restroom if I'm out here. Like he won't take a poo or he won't pee. Go. Right now she's asleep, like she is not. She sleeps like this. Alright you guys, I'm whispering because my yell is awake. She's wakes up and from a nap or asleep and she doesn't see anybody, she'll just be quiet. But if she sees someone, she'll start crying. Look who's awake. Go ahead, take your bottle.
Get your bottle now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to go run some errands. Well, basically go pay a bill. And afterwards, I think I'll go to Starbucks. But in the car, where we live is pretty far from like, well, I wouldn't say pretty far, but it's like about 15 minutes drive to wherever you're going essentially, because we just live on that side of town. I usually like to listen to an audiobook inside my car, and right now I am listening to What Becomes of the Brokenhearted by Elin Harris, which I read his book, A Love of My Own. Yes. Yes, I always confuse those words. While I didn't love the book, his narration of that book really was like fantastic. Like his narration was really good. So when I saw that he wrote a memoir, he's narrating his memoir, I was like, oh my god, let me listen to that because his narration was fantastic. I'm listening to this audiobook and it's on the cover it says read by the author, but then it said something else when it was narrated by someone else. But I don't know, I'm blabbing. It has under 1,000 ratings on Goodreads, which is really weird because his other books have more ratings than that, so I'm assuming that nobody really read this. I'm also wearing these sunglasses again. I just really liking these sunglasses, and I think I'm gonna make all my thumbnails just me wearing these sunglasses. Alright, so I'm just quickly going to the mall. Okay, it's super windy, so I'm here at Starbucks, and usually when I go to Starbucks, I always literally just stay in my car for like 1 minute, or actually 5 minutes, or sometimes longer, looking at their app, seeing what I want, because I can never decide. I'm so indecisive. But I think today I know exactly what I want, which is a cold brew. I got me a cold brew with a little bit of milk and like 1 pump of simple sugar, which was simple syrup. The cold brew is basically the reason why I like Starbucks is because I won't have to do it. It's basically steeping your coffee in cold water, which takes a really long time, like incredibly long time. I think you have to wait at least 8 hours, maybe 24. Yeah, I like it like this because it's like, it's a little hit of sweetness, but it still has the bitterness. Really good. So yes, now I'm gonna go get lunch, and I have been wanting some wings, and there's this wing place near my house that I love going to. Like they have this sauce called their spicy Caribbean. Oh Lord, makes you want to slap your mama. It's so good. All right, so it is incredibly windy. Alright you guys, so I couldn't vlog in there because my hands were so full with books. But as you can tell right here, I got a lot of books. I'll show you guys what I got in a minute. A lot of these were incredibly underhyped. Like there was a book in here that had 2 ratings on Goodreads. Like 2, as in 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. The thing is though, a lot of those books are really short and I really wanted to read like longer books because I do enjoy longer books. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to read my TBR from Black History Month because I really do want to read those books, especially Black Boy, because after that play, I really want to read that so badly. Come on, you can crawl. She doesn't know how to crawl yet. Come here. Come here. So I got the wings, all flats, which I love. Then some fries and some celery with the ranch. I'm so hungry. Hopefully she goes to sleep, but I don't think she is, because... How come you don't want to go to sleep? Alright, so Mayel is asleep, so I'm going to show you guys my TBR. Now I am currently reading Jubilee. They are having the live show on Sunday, so I'm roughly this much in. The thing though is I hope to be done by then. It's a pretty fast read, so I feel like I could finish it really fast. So let me show you some of the books that I have ready on hand for underhyped books. Really fun. That's a hard thing to say. I have some books right here. Let me get it focused. Yeah. So The Skin I'm In, Little Black Girl Lost. I have these. Basically, these are books you probably never heard of because they don't have a lot of ratings on Goodreads that I saw. Like, I'm really excited to read this one. God Don't Like Ugly by Mary B. Monroe. I saw some really good ratings from people that I follow on Goodreads, so I'm really excited to read that. All of Our Names Are Diwana Menjetsu. See, all of these right here, they don't have a lot of ratings on Goodreads, so I'm really excited to read that. Like, some of these sound really interesting. So there's that. Let me pull up my I like to also read digital books because I can like lay on my side and read that way, like in bed. So right now, the one digital book that I really want to read is Wench by Dolan Perkins Valdez. About where mistresses go hang out with their slaves or something like that, but it sounded really interesting. These are still some of the books left over from my Black History Month. I definitely want to read this soon too. So those are some choices, and then here let me show you the choices that I have. Now I love going into books blind, so I don't know a lot of the plots of these books. So first is Templar by Meckler, Pham, and Polyvan. I believe it's 3 authors. I don't know what it's about, but I saw this blurb from the creators of Game of Thrones, and to be honest, that's all you really need to know. I saw this one called Youngblood by Matt Callinger. It's a war novel. It looked interesting, so there's that. This one I saw sounded really good, called Bones and All by Camille de Langelis. Again, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's fantasy. Yeah, so it's a fantasy book. My library still has a little shelf thingy of books for Black History Month, and one of these I saw sounded like it would be a funny book. This is The White Boy Shuffle by Paul Beatty. It seemed just like a funny book, so I'm excited to read that. And then I saw this manga called Dororo. It's volume 1. It looked really interesting. Like, this cover is awesome. Like, even the back looks so cool. So yeah. And then this one called Soulwind. It's a graphic novel also. Graphic novels are great for readathon, but it is huge, as you can tell. And then now I heard about this author. I only heard about one of her books. Now, one of her books on here only had like 2 ratings on Goodreads. I haven't read anything from her, so I was like, sure, why not? And that is Shay Youngblood. This is one of her books, Soul Kiss, and then this one is Big Mama Stories. This cover, I was like, ooh, look at this cover. And then this one's called Winter Prophet. It looked really interesting. So those are the books that I'm going to choose from. So I'm hoping to be done by Jubilee, hopefully soon, definitely by Sunday, because I want to watch the live show, and also I want to finish The Women of Brewster's Place. We're gonna start a band, huh, Mayo? Obviously, we're listening to Hamilton. Let's get this guy in front of a crowd. Alright, so I'm reading, and she woke up, but I feel that if I don't move or say anything, then she won't make a noise. And she'll just stay there. The struggle, you guys. Ooh. Alright, so I'm about to eat dinner before Project Runway comes on, cause...
See, I told her to get a cold.
Low-key, this is like really fattening. It's a really fattening dinner tonight. I'm having Coke, which you probably shouldn't have this late in the day, but yeah. Is it weird that I like to put lemon in my Coke? Is that weird? And then I have fried chicken and spaghetti. Yeah, it's not the healthiest of dinners, but it's going to be the most delicious of dinners. YOLO! After that heavy meal, I feel like I need something fresh and light. So I made a parfait. So I put in here, hold on, let me focus. Strawberries and blueberries, and then obviously the Greek yogurt with granola on top, and then I also put some coconut. So I'm gonna eat this now. Hey y'all, so this is going to be my goodbye clip. Let me show you some digital books that I have on my TBR right now. So one of the underrated authors that a lot of people don't talk about is Asha Bendeli. So in February, I read Daughter by her, and it was fan-freaking-tastic. So I also have something like Beautiful and The Prisoner's Wife ready to go. So I'll be reading one of her as I try to go to sleep in my bed, because I like to sleep. I like to read laying down. So one of those books. Let me know if you're joining the underhyped books readathon. Okay, yes. So let me know what you're reading. I'm gonna be doing vlogs throughout the whole week and maybe pushing them all together. I hope to get this up soon. So I'm gonna edit, and then after that, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'll see you guys till later. Bye!